My dear Naga brothers and sisters, I take this opportunity to share some personal thought through this short video, which I hope will be worthy enough of your time. During this unfortunate time, when unprecedented disruption has been triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic in every part of the country, why is the state government dishonest about the state preparedness to combat COVID-19? Sensing the dangerous pace at which the virus is spreading, in the month of February, during the budget session, I had sought answers to the preparation in place for the state to tackle COVID-19. The reply from the government was that it was well prepared to handle any eventuality. However, the reality today is far from the assurance given the present condition of the state, where everything is in disorder. The Chief Minister rightly stated that we were bound to be affected by this virus. But was he even concerned about the preparedness of the state when he had the time and the state remained as a green zone? The excessive publicity given to the consignments brought by aircraft of Indian Air Force initially made the public feel somewhat safe. But as is evident to everyone, there was little done on the ground. Even the standard operating procedure issued by the state government does not contain any concrete guideline to be followed. The SOPs are confusing not only to the public, but even for the officers in the field to implement. Apart from the numerous SOPs issued, take the example of the last detailed SOP dated the 14th May 2020, which is ambiguous and leaves room for personal interpretation. It is a work of half-hearted dedication, as the government is not serious about the well-being of the people. The opposition bench had the start asserted its support to the government in the fight against COVID-19. On my request, the Speaker graciously initiated and the Chief Minister appointed one MLA each from the opposition to be part of the district task force headed by a minister. However, the government has willfully neglected the role of the opposition members in every decision making, even to the extent of keeping the visit of the Chief Minister and Minister in charge of some districts from the knowledge of the opposition MLAs. Collective effort is only on paper, while in reality, the government wants to keep away opposition MLAs from any decision making. Coming to the unfortunate incident which the government meted out against our Eastern Naga brothers and sisters, particularly the people of Tuensang district. The Chief Minister, as the executive head of the state, should be held accountable. It is inexcusable and cannot be let off with lame excuses. NPF MLA Shri Sangtam had given a detailed account of the entire fiasco, and in it is evident that the Chief Minister was well informed by the legislators and other civil societies. Yet, instead of taking a concrete decision, the Chief Minister decided to sleep over. This has not only endangered many lives, but has given much scope for virus to spread in the state. Taking cognizance of the entire disaster, the Chief Minister ought to publicly apologize to the people of the state. The commitment to set up a BSL lab in the district is nothing but an appeasement policy which is being used as a compromise formula for the crime committed. It is understandable that as human, we are bound to make mistakes in life. But when the mistake involves human lives, it cannot be termed as a mistake but a crime. At present, we have learned that there are 43 COVID-19 positive cases in Nagaland. All of this took place at a place that has been astonishing to witness, and as more people continue to be tested every single day, more positive cases will surface rapidly in the coming days. While the number of positive cases are increasing, the state continues to depend on the only BSL-3 lab located at Naga Hospital, Kohima, for testing the samples for the entire state. It is therefore imperative on the part of the state government to activate BSL labs in other feasible districts, starting with Dimapur. Unless this is done, neither BSL-3 lab at Kohima, which on an average can hardly cover 70 to 90 samples in 24 hours, nor testing centers in Assam or Manipur will be able to suffice our niche, which is likely to increase by leaps and bounds. It is also pertinent for the state government to procure high-standard testing kits approved by competent authorities and distribute the same to all the COVID-19 hospitals in the state at the earliest time possible. The plight of people stranded outside the state also needs to be addressed at the earliest. Announcement in the media alone, without follow-up action, have brought about more distress than relief to the people. Playing games, intentionally or unintentionally, with the hardships and plight of the people is inhuman. As such, the government should immediately take up the case and ensure that applicants are benefited. As expressed by many, the critical criteria laid down for application should also be removed as to everyone outside the state possessed the criteria and the expertise to fulfill all the laid down procedures. With positive cases rising in the state every single day, I wish the government start taking things more seriously and discard its insensitive attitude. Lives are at stake, and it is not the time for any sort of politics. for personal gain. As the number of COVID positive cases increases, there is bound to be more confusion and hardship, and as such, social distancing needs to be strictly maintained throughout the coming months. The state government needs to be bold enough to shoulder the responsibility with renewed vigor and determination. I would also like to add here that despite differences in political party affiliation, support and solidarity to the present-day government will be rendered so long it maintains the spirit of inclusiveness, sincerity, commitment, and devotion in the fight against COVID-19. As an individual and as a member of responsible political party, everything within the ambit of possibility will be pursued to assist Naga citizens as we navigate the weeks and months ahead together. Thank you. Stay strong, stay safe, and God bless Nagaland.